Hey everybody, welcome back. At this time, we will have an amazing class about gravity and other forces. Do you want to know more? Let's hit it ground running. So the first concept that we're gonna master is the concept gravity. Teacher, I don't know what is gravity about. Gravity is a concept that sometimes is misunderstood. But here, right now, you are going to learn this based on Albert Einstein theory. So to understand the gravity, we have to understand the space, right? This is, a, this is the space, okay? The space has lines. Those lines are called temporal lines, right? And there are another lines that are called space temporal, right? And we have here the Earth, right? Here we have the Earth. Those are the continents. Here, America, South America, something like that. And here also something, right? This is the Earth, right? The Earth has a mass and also has a volume. Due to the space, due to our mass, our density is affecting the space density. That's why we are perturbating or we are affecting the naturals or the straightforward lines of the space and the time. So basically, our mass is affecting the entropy of the universe. Teacher, I'm not understanding you. It's like if our mass is affecting the universe, okay, then due to we are affecting those lines, here we are creating like a roller coaster. Oh my goodness, teacher, aren't you trying to say that the gravity is like a universal roller coaster force? That's right. So if you want to understand, that's why everything is going to be falling because we are here falling all the time. That's why the earth is flat. Oh, Fisher, you make me nuts. You makes me nut. Ha, you gotta understand this in another video. But now we have already understood the gravity, right? The gravity is the force, is, is a product of that fluctuation, right? That is past space temporal fluctuation. Now that we have understood what is the gravity about, let's let's try to use the gravity in mechanical forces. So the gravity amount could have this value, right? 9.8, or if you want to approximate, 9.0, 9 or 10 meters per second squared, right? Here we have five main forces, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G, W, G, W, friction, normal, motion, and clock send, right? Now we are here saying gravity, weight, forces, normal, motion, or applied force. This gravity is a constant. Why, Tisha? Because it's a universal constant. In this case, that is the universe, right? Like our network, like our local constant, because the gravity in other planets is different, right? So in this case, this is the gravity. What do we have to know about how the gravity is affecting weight? Because weight is the gravity is the mom, is the weight's mom. Because look at gravity. This symbol means different, right? This symbol means that the gravity is different than weight. Why? Because gravity is a constant force. It's a constant force. Weight is a variable force. Gravity, constant force. Weight, variable force. The weight, its equation weight is mass multiplied by the gravity. Mass has to be in kilograms, right? You cannot have mass in grams, in pounds. No, you gotta have this in kilograms, right? So here, that's why I have 20 kilograms. So let's do an example how we are using the gravity to find the weight. Weight equal mass multiplied by gravity. You can choose two of those measures, amounts, 9.8 and 10, but I want to make it smoother, right? I'm going to choose 10 to make it smoother. Weight equal 20 kilograms multiplied 10 meters per second. Fisher, do I have to multiply the letters? Not just the numbers, right? Here, multiply this by this. It doesn't matter, then I can say this to make it smoother, right? 20 multiplied by 10. W is 20 by 10 is 200, right? I just multiply it 1, 2, 1, 1. You already know. And I don't have to multiply the letters. The letters are not multiplied. Then you gotta just add this, that is n. Kilograms, multiply it, then you gotta say kilograms multiplied by m by meters per second squared is equal Newton. But something that you don't have to worry about, right? That's nothing, because that's something advanced and you don't have to be consecutive. You just have to say that 20 multiplied by 10, it's equal 200, right? So that's all about. So now that we gotta understand this, we have understood that the gravity is a constant force. Weight is a variable force. Teacher, why weight is a variable force? Because weight is going to be having this. Weight is relying on the gravity, right? And on the weight, on the mass. Then you say more mass, more weight. More mass, more weight. Okay, now who is the positive of gravity and weight? Normal. Who is the positive of motion? Friction. Teacher, it's pretty simple. So it's pretty simple. So please copy this right now. You gotta copy, right? Copy this. So hope you have already copied this, okay? So who is the positive of gravity? The positive gravity. The positive is normal, right? And if you are falling, could be also earth friction, because it's falling, and in the air there's air and there's a friction. If it is falling, here we have to say something. Everything falls at the same time. Every single thing will fall at the same time. Let's do an example, a basic example. Which of them do you think, or do you consider that is going to be falling first? Or who's going to be reaching the floor first? The eraser or the marker? At the same time, teacher. I can't believe it. Let's try with another thing. Look at it can have more friction, right? Oh my goodness, at the same time. But what about if I do this? What about if I have this? It has a lot area, right? Pretty much different, but why, teacher? Because if has more contact area, will fall slowly. That's why the skydivers has a special thing, right? That is white. Okay? So hope that you have understood. If you got question, please comment them below. I will be more than glad to help you out, obviously. So let's keep moving forward. We were talking about the everything falls at the same time. If there's more contact area, it will fall slower, right? Recall this. It will fall slower because it has more contact area. Okay, the contact area is related about the air friction. Contact area is related to air friction. Okay, that's why people could be skydiving. They could be skydiving because the air friction. They can steady the volume force with the air friction. That's why they are using something special, right? So, do you want to know more? Let's hit it one running and see you in the next class. Do you have questions? Please comment them on the comments below. I will be more than glad to help you out. So it's pretty easy. Record this. Weight is going to be in Newton. Weight is a force. Gravity is a constant force, right? It's a constant force. Weight is a variable force, right? That the positive of normal of a weight and gravity is normal, but also is air friction if you are falling, obviously. So the most important part here is that we have discovered what is the gravity about. The gravity is about the fluctuation of the time of the temporal on the space temporal lines. So if you wanted to know more, subscribe yourself to my channel and share this. See you later. It's time to crack the books.